I thought I'll come on here and do a update on my kitchen, where we are so far and things we still have to do. And then I thought, I'm sorry if y'all hear my laundry going, but I'm trying to hurry up and finish my last load. But sorry guys, so you're going to hear the laundry in the background. But unfortunately my laundry is off my kitchen. Ugh. But anyway, I also thought that I would do a organization video a little bit about just showing you inside the cabinets. How about that? More like not really showing you how to organize, but just showing you how I have things laid out in my kitchen, because I have begun to really pare down and only have the things that I really like and use, because I'm a person who, I'm sorry if it's shaking too guys, because I'm a person who collects antiques and whatnot. I really like to use the things that I collect. So I like to collect usable antiques. I have a few decor antique pieces, but mostly usable antiques. And also, we're getting into the holiday season, so my kitchen and things are going to be changing. I don't do much for fall per se. You'll see a little bit of things I already have out, but I may come back and do a traditional fall video. But I just wanted to show y'all this right now. Everything's nice and clean. All right, so welcome to all those who are new. Please like and subscribe. Share my videos. I'm trying to get to 1,000 before January, guys. Help me out. All right, so here's my take on a little farmhouse / modern kitchen. I don't really know where I am. I'm all over the place, guys. My house isn't really farmhouse, but I love farmhouse or modern farmhouse kitchens or whatnot. So y'all tell me what you think. I even like the French style country kitchens. I don't know. Country kitchen just seems warm and inviting to me. So the first biggest update that you all will notice is I finally picked out the knobs. Been in this house 16 years, never could commit to knobs, and I got these on Amazon. They were 30 bucks for 30. They're really good quality. My husband put them on. I love them. So please go back and look at my old videos and you can see how this kitchen went from dark to light and all the different phases. We're still having problems with the chandelier and the lighting because nothing in this kitchen is symmetrical, so it's going to be a lot more in depth than what we thought we were going to have to do. So we're still deciding on the light. But anyway, this is the kitchen so far. I decided to put some fruit in my little cake dish where I normally have my cakes. Do you guys think I should do like a wood platter here? Comment down below and like display fruit, because everything is white on here. The island's white. As you know, my husband built me this island. It's just plywood. We painted it white a couple times and did a couple coats of polyurethane. Sorry guys, we did a couple coats of poly. That's the word to say it. And and it's worked out really good for us. But I'm thinking it's just so much white on here. I don't know if I should, you know, warm it up with some wood for the fall. As you know, I use a little cutting board there just to protect the edge because that's the most used space. I'm over here. I keep my aprons. I really do use this apron every day. That's more decor. Mostly my husband when he grills. But this gets used all day, every day. Every time I'm cleaning or cooking, I use that. That's the Hobby Lobby sign. This is the door that I painted, and I used the marker shiplap, the permanent marker shiplap. That's just a little wreath from Big Lots. You can get closer, you can tell that it's marker. Okay, so moving up, I decided to, I typically like to keep my up top clean because I just feel like the vines and stuff make it feel really old. But I thought this was one way I could try to bring some symmetry to this wall, because as you see, this isn't in the middle. This is kind of like off to the side, so it throws everything off for a person who lives off of symmetry. So I thought maybe adding the two big plants there, adding those two plants there, and then adding that shutter that I've moved all around this kitchen over the years would kind of just keep all this in place. And I really like how it framed that out. It's still nice, neat, and clean. I still have my Target pill and stick Subway towel up that I love, that I've had for a few years now. This is my workstation. I keep my vintage salt and pepper shakers. The Tupperware, is it Tupperware? Yeah, the Tupperware salt and pepper shakers. These are vintage, but you can still get them on Amazon brand new. But these are vintage, and I love the fact that they're vintage. I'm switching over all of my utensils to these really good wood utensils. I get a lot of mine, well, I get a lot of them everywhere. But I got some from Macy's, the Kefalon brand, because as y'all know, I switched over to all Kefalon pots. Well, not all, but mostly Kefalon pots. And then I have, you know, my other ones. You just don't want to be ripping up and destroying and scratching up your, you know, plants and, your pots, your really nice pots. This is just here for the video. I keep my baked goods over here, which is really nice. I got this top of marble. I guess it fell off the top of something at an antique store, and they were selling it for 10 bucks. So I love it. It's not quite wide enough for me to use on my Allen for a cutting board, so I just use it there. And if I need to roll out some dough or something, I'll use that piece of marble. And then I have this little Decor Station. This is my Sunbeam mixer that my mother-in-law gave me before she passed. And so I just like to decor it up. I just had some vintage fruit and apples and things on it, and one of those really nice bowls. I got this bowl for $3 at a vintage shop. You know, they cost way more than that nowadays for those little bowls. And then let me see over here. I tried to do the same thing and just bring up some wood on there. When I redid the kitchen, I noticed that everything felt a little cold. So I said, how can I warm it up in here? It just felt really stale. So for me, that was adding wood. So I added wood, you know, as y'all see with the baskets up top. And then I added wood on my paper towel holder. And move this over. And then I added some wood over here. Then I have the cookies in the cookie jar. I cleaned this area up a bit and dumbed it down. I'll be decorating it for fall or whatnot. And then this is my house is 16 years old. So I have an old dishwasher. It still works fine. I don't use it a lot, but it still works great. But the new dishwashers, I noticed, all had handles on them and people could put nice towels. So I just went to my local Family Dollar or Dollar General, I forget which one, and I got these magnet ones. So it's just a magnet. I don't want to, it'll probably rip off but it just magnetizes on and off. So you can take this is a magnet, and it just stuck right to there. And so it's just another spot I can hang towels. So now let's get into organizing. So right here is my fridge. Here is the pantry. So I like to just keep glasses and things in here. And again, I like to keep everything bare minimum because you don't want to have a whole lot to wash. So there are the mugs up there, glasses, and then the cups that my husband and my son like to use. My sons like to use. And then again, my utensils, my flakes, see the big flakes, kosher flakes that I like to cook with. Then my regular salt and pepper and pink salt. And then in this drawer, I keep more utensils and like the George Foreman rack. I really don't like this. It's not wide enough. I need to get a new one. But it does the job for now. It's not my favorite. And then down here, I just keep my baking sheets, and they roll out like this. There is a rack in the back, so I can't let them, you know, go the other way. And these are a little bit too wide, but I like to have my baking racks right there. And I like to have nice big wide ones. People ask me, is this a two? This is a 2-piece oven. So I do have 2 ovens. This is a small one right here, and then the bigger one on the bottom. So no, I can't use the bottom for storage. And then this just holds my silverware, nice and neat. And then down here is my towels, and on that lower one is just Tupperware. Down here is dishcloths and the stuff to clean my stove with. Down here is the Junkie Cabinet, because that cabinet goes all the way back, is really unusable to me. So I just throw stuff in there. Seasonal, big, huge pots that I cook with and stuff for family events like Thanksgiving and stuff like that. And like ice cream makers, slushy machines. It goes in there. All right. And then up here, this is where I keep all of my mixing bowls and my vintage serving bowls. Like these are my salad bowls and the dressing containers, milk glass, vintage milk glass. I use these every time I cook. These are my vintage mixing bowls, my Pyrex, more Pyrex, my vintage mixing measuring cup, and then just regular plastic. Then my vintage soup bowls are back there, my chopper. These are things I use every day. In this little small cabinet, I just keep my Vitamix. My bullet. I'm sorry, Vitamix. I don't have Vitamix. Sorry, why am I out of breath, guys? And then over here, I'm trying to talk fast. That's why. I keep another Corning dish set, a big one that can't fit below, and then all of my baking stuff. So these are my layer baking cake pans and a butt cake thing, my glass mixing containers, and then all of my sifters and drainers, colanders, and this is just a bacon rack for the microwave that I don't use that often. And then in here is where I keep all of my dishes. Okay, so I never have this many dishes. This is a lot for me, but again, as you all seen my vintage video, I found the set of 28. So I have more dishes than normally. Typically, especially when your children are small, I don't like to have more than 8 at a time for the family of 4. That way you're not stuck washing more than 8 plates or bowls at any given time, right? So I have more now, but because I found this wonderful stoning set that came with plates, bread plates and saucers and the coffee cups, but it didn't come with the bowls. So I had to go to Big Lots and found bowls that was that same stone material, but they don't match perfectly, but it matches good enough. So I just went and got the bowls to go with that. It's 11 plates. And then I have these Target brand bowls for my husband and my son for every day, and these Target plates for my son and my husband for the everyday use. They love it. Teenage boys, when they have friends and everybody over, they microwave good, and you know. And then as y'all know, this is my little coffee station, and I just keep the stuff for the coffee right below it. That's a junk drawer. I would not show you that. And one thing good about when they built these houses 16 years ago, that's the cord to my George Foreman. So up top, they built these shelves. So I'm able to keep my appliances up there, like my electric skillet, which I use all the time, a George Foreman, extra mixer, can openers, and then I keep all of my Corningware and glass stuff down here, some extra bowls I'm actually giving away. I keep that all right down here, the toaster that can just be pulled out and plugged up, and this rolls out too. So they did that really good. They put those in 16 years ago. And then on the actual Allen, I put the cutting boards here. I put my cutting boards here, and I put my knives and extra serving utensils, thongs, stuff like that. I put that here because most of the time when I'm cutting things, I'm right here at the Allen, so that just makes sense to have that there. And then under here, I have all of my pots. So I really cleared this out and really try to make this sparingly. So I just have my Cassalon that I'm collecting, a big huge stock pot in the back, my Dutch oven, which I love. I think I'm going to be buying Joanna Gaines' Dutch oven. Let me know if anyone's ever used hers. And then I have my cast iron skillets. And then that's it. And I keep everything organized, and this does roll out. So that's a good thing. All right. So yeah. That's my kitchen, a little organized kitchen, and I really think that the bringing in the wood, sorry about that, that's my son upstairs. I don't know what he's doing, oh God. I really think that bringing in the little accents of wood here and there have really warmed up my kitchen. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about what I've done thus far, and I'll see y'all again really soon with more videos. Like, comment, please, and subscribe. Bye, guys.